That's quite commendable, I have to tell you. So go, girl. You go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So we've met one fashionista already. We're going to meet another fashionista, and she's presenting last, but she definitely is not the least by any standard. She's a humanitarian. I mean, just that is it. She's humanitarian. She's also a model, right? Right, but she's a humanitarian at the Model Peace Forum, and she volunteers there. She lives in Uganda. She's a student as well, at the University of Makerere there, which is a really popular and highly respected university that I knew of, I've known of rather for quite a long time. So please give a warm welcome to Miriam Naigaga.
Thank you, Dr. Olu. Thank you, Hanan, for this opportunity. I'm really, really excited, and I am nervous as well because, like Donna, I've never done this before. Like, it's so, like, my nerves are like, but it's really exciting. I'm actually going to be, that I'm going to be actually talking to you guys today. I'm super excited. I'm really excited. Yeah. So Hanan, if you can help me and share the slides and just dive into it. Okay. So my name is Miriam Nora Naigaga. I am from Uganda. And I named my presentation Bulungi Bwansi, which is a Luganda word in Uganda from a tribe in central Uganda. And Bulungi Bwansi means the goodness of the world. Yeah, next slide, please. So about myself, I introduced myself. My name is Naigaga Miriam Nora. I am a student at the University of Makerere in Kampala. I am offering social work and social administration. First of all, I didn't want to do social work at first, but I was like, you know what, let me just do it after all, because I got it on a scholarship, and I was like, let me just do it. Because everyone is like, do law, you can be articulate and all that. But I was like, you know, I think social work chose me because I'm a person that loves people. I like to talk to people, and I like being around people. So in my free time, I like to cook. I like to do arts. My hands are like creative. I like doing those little DIY projects. Unfortunately, I didn't share pictures of them, but maybe you can DM me or message me, and I like show you what I like do. I'm a volunteer at Uganda's Little Hands Go Green, and my kid is a superstar. They are two different entities, but the same. Like this one is about children talking about environment, and my kid is a superstar is about children becoming, I don't know how to say it, but children being outspoken and being superstars and heroes, like how it says my kid is a superstar. Yes, so I am currently part of the best, like when I say best, I say best networks I have yet landed on, and it's Apprentice Worldwide. It was luck. It was luck to get to this network because I was like on Google, and this ad for Goodwill, because I deleted the app because of space, sorry. So Goodwill comes on, Goodwill comes on, and I'm like, oh, let me just take it on. Let me just see. So I go and I see this person that is always actually posting every time, and it was Comland. I was like, oh, okay, let me just message him and say hi. So we started talking. I started asking him about different scholarships and all that, and we became friends. We are like now personal friends, which is rare to actually do with someone that you've just met online. So I actually thank Comland so much for making me join this. He referred me, and I'm really, really happy about it. I am very ambitious. I am business oriented. I am goal oriented, and I'm always willing to listen. Even though you are telling me, you know what, Miriam, you're doing something bad, I will listen to you. I will still listen to you. Yes, about me being business oriented, I have a plug. I call it Mimi plug because my name, Miriam's nickname is Mimi. So I call it Mimi plug, which I thrift clothes. I thrift clothes. Those are second-hand clothes, and I like resell them. Since I'm at like campus, I resell them to girls, mainly ladies' clothes, because girls like to dress. Yes, so I really like to sell these clothes. I sell them for like, I buy them like at $1 and sell them like at $3. And then I get a profit of what? Of $2, which is really something, yeah? So my life really rotates around one principle, which is if you have a problem, you have to face it. Like if something comes up and you know what, just face it, it will go. You're not going to die, just do it. Like just do it. Yes, next slide, please. So these are some of the images from Bulungi Wansi. I was talking to these little children on stage about environment, about how to take care of themselves, clean their environment, about sanitation, asking them questions and all that. Next slide, please. After talking to these children, we actually had an activity of planting trees. This tree in particular was named after me. It was called Miriam. It was a guava tree. Uganda's Little Hands Go Green likes to plant fruit trees instead of compound trees because, everyone will say, oh, I'll plant this tree and, I'll get a fruit out of it, which is okay, provides the fruit and provides the shade at the same time. So it's killing two birds with one stone. Next slide, please. After tree planting activities, we gave these children some milk, which is that milk. We gave them some milk just to be happy that we actually also gave them something. We left the school with so many smiles. Oh, good. It was really, really amazing to see these smiles. Next slide, please. Oh my goodness. I love this child. I wish I could actually meet her again. She is called Juliet. I can't forget her name. She came up to me and she's like, oh, Auntie, can we please take a picture? You really inspire me. I like the way you talk. I want to be like you and all that. I was like, oh, okay, let's take a picture. And we took a picture. I love this picture. I post it everywhere, like almost every time. I really love this picture and I love the girl too. Next slide, please. So Weyonje is more like keeping the sanitation around you clean, the environment. It's under KCCA, which is Kampala Capital City Council Authority. And these guys are also about environment. So under Uganda's Little Hands Go Green, and on behalf of it, I was like teaching the children also about Weyonje, which is the sanitation, which also leads to Obulungi Wansi, which is the goodness of the world, teaching people how to keep the environment and talk about the environment so that they learn about it. Next slide, please. So Uganda is a landlocked country in East Africa whose capital city is Kampala. Uganda is neighbored by Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, and South Sudan. According to the last population census in 2019, 55% of the population are 18 years and below, which makes most of the population young. That means, like, I don't know how to say it, but we are so many young people, which has like this future, like I see future ahead. If so many people are young and motivated rightly, I think the future is going to be bright. The most common food in Uganda, which is matoke, there's sweet potatoes, there's kalo, there's malewa, there's posho, which is like also ugali in Kenya. There are beans. I think everything that everyone eats, just that I think we prepare them just differently, but we eat the same food. Uganda has diverse landscapes, such as its snow-capped mountain Rwenzori, which is the largest and biggest mountain in Uganda. The longest river in the world, which is the River Nile, has its source coming from Uganda, which is really amazing. Like, we have the source of the Nile in Uganda. It's a definitely must see. You need to actually be here and see it. The waves are actually like as if boiling from where the center is. You can't go there because you may drown, but it's like boiling a bit. That's like the source of the Nile. So we also have game parks, Queen Elizabeth, we have Maction Falls Game Park, which are definitely must see for all of you guys. Next slide, please. This is the matoke that I actually talked about earlier. Matoke is bananas, which is, okay, I will not say it's plantain, but it's bananas. It's I think it's, I don't know, a species of bananas that are boiled. They are boiled and then smashed like in banana leaves. And then that's what brings out the matoke in it. Yeah. Next slide, please. Malewa is eaten by the Bagisu of Eastern Uganda. This is a tribe in Eastern Uganda that stay on Mountain Elgon. And, you know, like on mountains, sometimes there are usually like forests and, you know, bamboo trees. So Malewa is gotten from bamboo, which are the roots. Malewa are the roots of the bamboo. And these are like really washed well, and there's no soil on it. They're washed well, and then they're cut in small pieces. Sometimes they put granite paste in it. It's really, really delicious. You won't believe that you're actually eating roots, but you'd be eating roots actually. Next slide, please. Kalo. Kalo is practically almost like posho or ugali, but this is made from millet flour. And it's eaten by the tribes in northern Uganda. It's eaten with beans. You can have it with beef, chicken, skuma wiki for Kenya. You can have it with that. Yeah, but I think you can have it with any type of sauce. Yeah. Next slide, please. Nature. Maction Falls. As you can see, it's really, really beautiful. It almost looks like Victoria Falls. No, but well, this is our Victoria Falls. It's really, really beautiful. And this is just like the landscape part of it. You should see it from like maybe a portrait view, which is really, really, really beautiful. You need to see it. Next slide, please. Oh, this is also another landscape view of Maction Falls, but without the rainbow this time, I think at sunset. Next slide, please. So my goals and dreams. One of my goals is to own one of the biggest thrifting stores in Uganda that I'm going to call Mimi Plug. because I know I'm already growing my mini plug right now, so that in the future, when I'm done with like university, I am not just unemployed, I have where to start, and I won't be like at home just there like without work. Maybe if it grows bigger, maybe I'll employ my friends if they're like not having jobs, and so that we grow together. This world, you need to be with others so that you grow. Yeah. To my other goal is to own a fast food restaurant. I really love cooking. I think I mentioned that about myself. I love cooking. I can stress cook. I will at least forge a recipe. I will do anything as long as I get something out of any food. I will try to just do anything to get something really nice. And my friends used to say, "Oh, Mimi, I really like your food. I think you should start a restaurant in the hostel." And and the custodian is just ready to chase me out if I do that. So I want to call my restaurant the Orange, targeting mainly foreigners, because I think that foreigners are going to be like, I feel they're my target market, because I feel they'll bring in the foreign currency, and it's all about that. I want to like have that foreign currency thing. I also want to open up an orphanage stroke shelter for those that aren't able to meet their physiological needs. Like as a social worker, I really, really feel empathetic when people do not have these needs, their basic needs. They don't have food, yet you can actually do something. When someone doesn't have, you go to like markets and you like try to, because I was recently in a volunteering thing called Habana Haba, which is a food bank where we would like go to markets and get food, which like, let me say, it's okay, it's not overstayed, but most times in a market, when foodstuffs have remained for like a day, they aren't really as fresh as they were from the garden. So most people will like just leave them. No, no, they are not fresh. So they will just go and throw them. Yet actually some people can use these food items to actually make food. So I want to go through that principle and get such food and at least give these people food who can't meet their needs. That's really, really one of my goals and dreams. I really want to pursue it, and I really pray it happens. Thank you all for listening, and I am really waiting for any question, and thank you.
Oh, thank you for sharing your story with us, yourself with us. Um, your joy radiates through through the through the technology we're using, through the Zoom, right? And it's infectious. So I've got to say that also your drive, it's infectious. But for three of you, your drive is so infectious that, I mean, all three of you were speaking, and I was evaluating, goals and things I wanted to do, and looking at the arc, the trajectory of my career and my life. To you're so inspirational, I have to say that. And that girl, you will see her again. I believe that you will see her again, and please let us know when you when you meet with her. And yeah, that's great. I would, as you were talking, I thought of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The foundation, you have the core foundation itself, and you have the learning center. They're into a lot of learning and bridging gaps of inequity. So I'm sure a number of us, we can look at things we can do with you to help connect you with these large organizations that can help expand what you've already started doing. You have your finger on the pulse of your people, and you're reaching them, and you're making an impact. And it will be our honor to actually be connected with you in any way. that we can and expand your operations. So I want to say thank you to the three of you for sharing yourselves with us. You've enriched us. I tell you, you've enriched me, and I can say on behalf of everyone else, you've enriched us this morning. So I'll hand over to Hernan so that he can, facilitate the Q&A.
Thank you, Olu. I'm just without words. You guys are beautiful people,
Yeah.
and I'm so proud of you. And this is only the beginning for you guys, right? So, you remind me so much about me and coming from the small island and making it, And I am at the other side, and I'm just